Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, it's Joko. I'm back, and I want to do this pre-release pack opening. I don't like the videos where you just go through and take so long to look at like all the cards. So I basically just went through and remade packs with all the good cards, so that way we could just see all the fire and not have to look at all the other stuff. So I noticed something really interesting about all the SPRs in the set. This pack is gonna be all SPRs. But they all basically just look like maybe they're like showing up to the dance party, because if you look at them carefully, kind of, this example, Gogeta is kind of checking the door and seeing what the code is. He says, "Let me in, I have this really big move I'm gonna bust," as you can see by the positioning of my fist double strike. And then this is Goku kind of like, he's about to leave on his way to the party, kind of more so, but he's standing up on the rock and says like, "Wow, what is this? What is it tonight going to have for me on the dance floor? What kind of moves will I double split on this dance floor?" kind of sort of thing. This is Vegeta. He has pretty much just walked into the door of the dance party, and he says, "I have a special move called Spirit Fingers, and you're gonna melt when you see it." And this is kind of, Gotenks like blasting in the door of the party, saying like, "Get out my way, I don't have time for anybody to be crowding my room on the dance floor, because I have so many movements that I'm gonna make." And this is Broly basically, he's like, "Raise the roof, because I'm gonna break the roof, and when we get this dance party on, everybody is gonna get knocked down, Joe." And that's pretty much kind of like how those guys show up to the dance party. So let's look some more of these SPRs that we pulled in this pack. This Goku pack, I think, is pretty good. Maybe before we get to this one, we'll go through some of the super rares. Like, these guys kind of show, it kind of looks more like they're like, "Hey, are you like, you just came up here to try and steal my girl?" So like the SPRs kind of show up, and then they're doing the dance moves on the dance floor, and then these guys, the SRs kind of jump in and are like, "You're on the way to steal my girl, I got this move to steal her back." So this is kind of like Gotenks jumping in foot first, saying like, "This is my dance party, these are my moves, step off or I'm gonna get funky in the place." And this kind of exactly like Gogeta is saying like, "Spread the floor, I'm dancing now, and I'm gonna get this one, I'm gonna win this back." But you could see how nice and shiny it's like. If this was this shiny on the dance floor, who would not want to watch that out? And Broly is kind of, if there is like a line of people on either side of him, he kind of jumps through straight along the dance floor and kind of uses his kneecaps to show how strength his movements are, and that's where he can't steal his girl. And this is kind of Barak, and he's like packed up all his stuff, and he's like, "Look, you guys are gonna need to make some room, because I've got this bag full of dance powder, and if you don't breathe this in all night, you're never gonna get to dance like me." This is Broly basically just like screaming. He's like, "I'm sick of this beat, and I can't get down to this beat at all, so I'm gonna scream until that you change the beat to something that I can actually dance to." It's kind of like, and then Baby kind of flies in and says like, I'm gonna show you my special twist. I have been working on this special baby twist for almost 3.5 weeks. And then he does a special baby twist, but Goku is kind of like, "Ha, you think you're gonna twist in my neighborhood? That's not really gonna happen. You're gonna have to get out of there and do the my kind of twist." So that's it for those SRs there. I think there were some more of the SRs here. This is like the blue SRs, but they also are kind of like showing the same sort of rage of like, "How the heck do you think you're gonna come to this party and steal the show? This is my show, and I'm gonna be a baby about it if you don't give me the dance floor." And then Goku kind of he's like, "I have this special key in my pocket to unlock the floor of the dance floor, so everybody will fall down. But then when Spirit Finger Vegeta arrives, there is a new runway that forms in the middle of the dance floor, and Spirit Finger Vegeta says, I'm gonna make you watch as my legs touch each other completely with all the steps that I take, and my hands shimmer in the disco lights." And the Spirit Finger Vegeta really kind of steals the show from the whole set, pretty much. But that's a whole nother story for another time. And then Vegeta's kind of like, I hate this keypad. I can never get into the party. I'm so mad because the keypad never works every time I try to press all these buttons. But Broly's like, get out of the way, Vegeta. I have these really big balls in my hands. I'm gonna break the door down. And the door gets broken down, but Gotenks kind of slides his way in. Says, I'm on the way to steal the candy, and then the Boo says, nope, I'm the one that makes candy. I'm gonna cut you off your way to the dance floor. But Baby says, I don't think so. If I take this ball and throw it at the dance floor, only Spirit Vegeta can save the day. But Broly comes out from underneath the darkness of the dance floor and says, I have been saving my specially move to show everybody how strong my... And that's pretty much it for the SRs. And then there's some more SPRs, so I guess we'll finish it off with these. So basically, this is the SPRs that, these are the ones that are there, remember, they're just showing up to the dance. So Baby kind of shows up to the dance and he says, God, I can't wait, I have practiced 3 different moves and I'm gonna do all of them tonight. But Garlic Jr. says, I don't dance, I am just gonna breathe. And my breathe is gonna smell like garlic. You can see all the garlic coming out of my breathe on these lines. This is like the scent, and this is sort of his breath coming out. So everybody kind of maybe doesn't want to be around him so much because of his smells. And then this one is Gohan is kind of saying, God, I'm so mad. Everybody's having trouble getting the door open and I am too. This is not fair, man. So he tries to do a Kamehameha house at the door to like knock it down. But his grandpappy says, no, grandsonny. Don't worry, I have a very strongly fist and I have punched down so many doors in my day. This door is gonna be easy peasy door. I can break it down. I'll grab the handle with my front hand and then I'll punch right above the handle with my other hand and we're gonna get into the dance party. But as soon as they get in, there's Baby Hachiak and he's standing in front of the dance floor and he says, I don't know if you have not realized this, but nobody has actually done any moves this whole night. And nobody has actually come into the dance party this whole night because there is no more dance party. I ate the dance party because I'm a baby and I'm ultimately the only one who will take the turn and everybody else will have no turn because it's my turn and I'm the cheap and you just have to pay 1 card and then I come out and then the dance party never even happened and it's my party and I'm gonna eat all the cheaps and drink all the punch and the juice and everybody's gonna get out of never one was ever here. And that's I guess the end of the dance party. So I hope you like my explanation of this series set. I think really looking at it as it's called Vermillion Bloodlines, but it's really like Dirty Dancing, the night of Vermillion's Bloodlines. And late at night when everybody's dancing, they think they're dancing, but it's really actually just a bad dream that they're having because Baby Hachiak was the only one that was dancing the whole time. And the problem with looking at him and thinking, how is this man the only guy that has been dancing this whole time, is exactly because he was dancing inside of his mind. And inside his mind, that is where the dragon will live. That is where the dragon goes on the Dragon Balls of the mind of the baby's hatch. And the dragon comes to eat the baby's hatch. And the baby's hat is not big. The baby's hat is too small, but baby hatch will go to the hat and he will eat the dragon's neck, the hat. Well, the dragon can't quite reach the hat because nobody even got into the party. And the party has been cancelled, so I hope you guys like my show. This has been Joku's channel. You can come by anytime to watch my videos. I'm gonna make another video on how to make deck box really cool, so stand by if you wanna. Oh yeah, also I was gonna go through the rares really quick. Oh, just a recap actually, we'll see. So these are all the SRs we got. So we got one, we got 2 of the Baroks, we got 3 of Violent Rays, which is really good. There were 4 baby Parasite. There were 4 Son Goku Protector Earth. We got 4 of these counter Babbies. We got 2 of this Goku. We got 2 of these Spiritly Fingers Vegetas. We got 2 of these Vegetas. We got 2 of the green Brawly Yunsini. We got 1 of these guys, 1 of these guys, 1 of these guys, 1 of these guys. So those are all the SRs, and we opened 6 box total. So out of 6 box, We got that many SR, and we got one secret rare, which is this is the one that we're gonna play, so we're happy to have it. And then we got these for the SPRs. We got one of the Gogeta, we got two of the Goku looking out for the dance party. We got one of these Spirit Finger Vegetas. We got one of these Gotenks, who should be up here. We got two of the Broly SPRs. We got two of this. I think this is probably the worst looking SPR, but that's okay. Very excited to show off his Dance Moves Baby. We got one of the Bad Breath Garlic. We got one of this Gohan, and we got one of this Bardock. I think this is maybe the coolest one in the set. A lot of people like this Gogeta, but I really like this Bedrock when he's coming. He's like, forget about this, I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna do it all on my own, but grab the handle and punch the door through. Anyway, so I hope you guys like my video. Don't forget subscription to my show and push the ding dong bell so you can hear exactly when I make my new videos. Anyway, have a nice day. See you next time.